Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 4 minutes. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 3 minutes. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 2 minutes. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 60 seconds. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 30 seconds. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 10 seconds.
When it comes to your health, are you seeing the check engine light come on more than normal? It's time to get under the hood. It's time for Ask the Doctor with Dr. Michael Lang. Sponsored by Lang Eye Institute and Fortified Vitamins. Dr. Lang is a board-certified optometric physician and certified nutrition specialist, helping people see and feel better through proper nutrition for 25 years. The doctor is in. Call now with your questions at 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. Here's your host, Dr. Michael Lang.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host as usual, Dr. Michael Lang. of the Lang Eye Institute and Fortify Vitamins, here each and every Saturday morning live to answer any and all questions you may have regarding your vision and eye care. So if you've got a question, pick up the phones. Don't be shy. It's a live call-in show dedicated to you, the listener. No matter how simple or complicated it is, we'll try to answer it to the best of our ability. This never replaces a medical evaluation or an eye evaluation. This is for educational purposes only. That's if any government agencies are listening or my attorneys are listening. They're going to be very happy with that little disclaimer. Anyway, the number is 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. I also want to shout out my daughter, Mackenzie Lang, and her partner, Kiki, are playing in the East Coast Championship, Beach Volleyball Championship today over at Sand Key. They were yesterday playing at Sand Key. They're in first place in their division, and they're playing today, and I think tomorrow as well. So a shout out to everybody playing beach volleyball over at Sand Key in front of the Sheraton. Go on out. It's free to the public if you want to watch. It's a big event. And I want to take this opportunity to give you the website, fortify.com. If you want to check out what we got going on, any of the supplements that we do research and development of, if you want to look at the bundles and things for macular degeneration, for weight loss, omega-3 fish oils, enzymes, probiotics, superfoods, our world-renowned Fortify Fit that is growing with leaps and bounds. That stands for Fortify Intense Training. It's a pre-workout, post-recovery drink that also helps fight off sarcopenia. That's muscle wasting as we get older. Go check it all out at fortify.com. Fortifye, fortify.com. I want to welcome everybody that's watching us on social media. I see a lot of you chiming in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. And most of you know that Facebook, for whatever reason, took me off the 15 Facebook sites I've had up for years and years and years with literally hundreds of thousands of followers. I guess they didn't like what I was saying about anti-aging and wellness and natural approaches. I don't know, but I have one Facebook page left, and that's simply Michael Lang. Only 750 followers. It will grow. So simply Michael Lang. Look for one that has 750 followers. There's a lot of Michael Langs that are faking my pictures and my daughter's pictures. A lot of you may even get instant messages and texts and things like that from somebody accusing to be me or assuming my identity. It's been going on for many, many years. It happens 10 times a day. So just be very careful. I will never text you and ask you for money. Probably won't ever text you or instant message you anyway. So just beware of that. If you go and get a friend request from Facebook, make sure it's Michael Lang. Make sure there's legitimate followers. These people that are doing fake accounts, they usually only have 30, 40, 50, 60 followers, maybe 100 followers, no more than that. So be very careful. Instagram is still good. Instagram, we have a lot of followers on there, and that's simply Dr. Michael Lang _. Dr. Michael Lang _. And then Twitter is simply Dr. Michael Lang. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I do give some deals that last for 24 hours. Oftentimes I give you a code, so you'll get that on Twitter especially, and oftentimes on Instagram. All right, we got a great show ahead of us. I want to introduce my co-host, Dr. Richard Hall. Dr. Hall, before we take the first and second call, what's on the agenda today, my friend?
Well, we're going to attack thoughts about anti-aging. You know, you and I have been in that field for several decades, and so we're going to talk a lot about that. What affects you as you grow older, and how we can make that less less of a project type of thing. You know, growing old is a good thing. You made it this far, and but you know, we take so many things as just, well, matter of fact. Well, when you get, and I hear this every day, well, doc, you know, when you get old, that's what happens. Well, you know what, folks, it doesn't really have to happen that way. And if it does, just as a process of aging, it doesn't have to be as dramatic or sit you down, so to speak, as most people would think. But anyway, we're going to get into that. We're going to cover all the aspects of that, sarcopenia and dry eye and, you know, joint issues and like that, whatever we can get into about that, and want people to feel good about themselves and about, you know, reaching that age and going into it strong and staying in it strong. That's what we're all about. But we're going to talk a lot about that today. But good morning, my best friend. And happy Saturday to all of our listeners out there. We hope everyone had a relaxing and happy Thanksgiving. And, you're not still battling through leftovers. I know in my family, when I was growing up, we call this leftover Saturday. And my mom would make it a thing that didn't matter if it was a piece of pie or whatever it had to be gone today. We were done with Thanksgiving. And so it was leftover Saturday and you were done. Tomorrow begins Hanukkah for many of our listeners. So we wish you a peaceful and thoughtful time with your friends and family, and happy Hanukkah. Today is Small Business Saturday. So support your local businesses, not just today, but throughout the whole year. So many of our mom and pop, as they're called, businesses are struggling right now, or they've even closed. And I'm afraid we're changing our American landscape forever. I remember I was just thinking today, where the little town I grew up in Ohio, every neighborhood without a doubt had its own little convenience store, little grocery store. Most of them were hooked right onto the house. My aunt and uncle had one, and basically it was their front room. The front of their house was a store. And I mean, it was all legal and all nice and everything. But every little neighborhood had one of those. And folks, they're all gone. Kids and grandkids will never know the experience. I know I was sent to the little neighborhood store, to get my dad a banana, get my mom a loaf of bread, and I would get a bag of candy. And I could get a little paper sack of candy for a nickel. And that's when penny candy was a penny. And, you get a little bag of candy, but those are all gone. And, I don't want to see that go away. I really don't. So get out there, if you're going to do some business, support your local businesses. They're struggling right now. And a lot of them are planning on that, if they don't do a good holiday season this year in sales, they're gone. And I don't want to see that. Really don't. And I know you don't too. But we've got a jam-packed show today. We're so glad that you're here with us. You made a choice to be with us today. We hope to enlighten you a little bit. And as always, we hope to motivate you a little bit on to bigger and better things. So without delay, Dr. Lang, back to you.
Thank you, Doc. And go support Doc Hall and the Lang Nutrition Center in Ocala, Florida. Right there on Southwest College Road. That's State Road 200 across the street from the Paddock Mall. You can't miss it. Big 2-story building. Go upstairs. That's the Lang Nutrition Center. Doc Hall will do a free nutritional consultation, weigh you in, check your body fat if that's what you want. We've got a state-of-the-art facility there with all the latest in nutritional supplements. So not just the Fortify and Fortify sports nutrition line, but we've got Life Extensions. We've got Douglas Laboratories. We've got Clean Athlete. We've got Pure. We've got Paleo Simplified. We've got a whole host of different types of supplements there as well. That's the Lang Nutrition Center in Ocala, Florida. And, of course, the Fortify Nutrition Center here in Clearwater, Florida, right on McMillan Booth Road in the Publix Plaza. That's Bayside Plaza Shopping Center. I'll be there today for a short period of time. I said today for a short period of time. Mackenzie's playing in that beach volleyball tournament, so I got to get over there. Her first game's at 12:30. I won't be able to make that, but I'll try to make the 1 o'clock or the 1:30 one. So I'll probably show up about 12:15 at the Nutrition Center for 30 to 45 minutes only today. But Arlene is there, and our regular crew will be there that can help you with any of your nutritional needs at the Fortify Nutrition Center. A lot of you have been coming in and doing the eyelid challenge, trying the Upneek eye drops. We have samples of that. We put it in your eye while you wait, and we watch the eyelids go up 35%. It's an eye lift with an eye drop. You have to do that when I'm available there because I'm the doctor and it's a prescription. Then I can prescribe that for you if I think it's going to benefit you. So come on by the Fortify Nutrition Center today about 12:15, 12:30. See me and we'll go over that. All right, phone lines are open and we're going to take the first call. If you got a question, give us a holler at 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. Or check us out on the web at fortify.com, FORTIFEYE. Let me give you the phone number for the Lang Eye Institute, and we'll get everything out of the way. The Lang Eye Institute, if you'd like to see me or any of the great doctors at the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida, is 352-753-4670. 4014. That's 352-753-4014. You can learn more about everything we have to offer at drmichaellang.com. drmichaellang.com. All right. Bob's been waiting patiently, so let's go get Bob. Bob, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, doctors. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I trust you both and your families had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I don't really know how to even classify this question, but dealing with my wife's MS, I personally have this thing in the physician realm. I don't much care for the way the physicians treat symptoms rather than the root cause. But I have to back off a little bit on that and ask both of you, since MS is what it is, we're dealing with symptoms. Can I make the assumption that different types or different ways of dealing with symptoms, even though I know it's not going to deal basically with the MS, can we still try to alter the symptoms? The point in case, I talked with Doc Hall about this a week or so ago. I read an article on pumpkin seed and its ability to help strengthen the bladder, the urinary tract, et cetera, et cetera. Doc was very encouraging about that, so we have undertaken that. Now, I can't honestly say that my wife's been real diligent in taking it, but nonetheless, is this a worthwhile approach, or am I just,
Bob, I
just
think
hoping?
anything to promote overall wellness is going to be a worthwhile approach for your wife, all right? And, pumpkin seeds are a good source of antioxidants, a good source of protein, good source of fiber, a mild source of omegas. With pumpkin seeds, you really want to think about getting sprouted pumpkin seeds, all right? And pumpkin seeds also have been shown to help with sleep, and sleep is crucial. If you don't get a good night's sleep, you're going to have a lot of problems. As you know, with MS, energy levels fluctuate during the day, all right? And same thing with strength. So it's crucial for anybody, especially patients with MS, to get a good night's sleep. So you might want to have her eat some pumpkin seeds during the day. Get sprouted pumpkin seeds. Anybody, when you get seeds, get the sprouted ones, because that reduces the anti-nutrients that are in seeds, okay? So things like phytic acid or lectins and stuff like this can be reduced by sprouting. And nuts should be soaked overnight. If you get raw nuts, especially cashews and things like that, soak them overnight to reduce the phytic acid, because nuts do have some potential issues with oxalates, lectins, and phytic acid. I wrote an article, about a year ago now. If you go to drmichaellang.com and go to the blog section and go to maybe the third article from last year, it says the truth about nuts and seeds. You may want to read that, but I certainly think that that's a good idea. But also, we've talked about this, the Fortify Fit, to help produce ATP in the mitochondria. That's adenosine triphosphate. That's energy, clean energy for your wife. And once the Fit's going to kill two birds with one stone, it's going to help with muscle tone, strength, endurance, recovery. And that's the topic today, anti-aging and wellness. One of the things that occurs as we age is, dementia, Alzheimer's, neurodegenerative diseases, in some cases, demyelinating diseases, macular degeneration, dry eye, sarcopenia. And that's the whole topic that we're going to discuss, Dr. Hall and I, today. But yeah, I think it's worth a shot. I mean, you're trying just about anything and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, following your physician's advice. But remember, God made a pretty good body, and it's a well-oiled machine as long as we give it the right fuel. And this show, I think, helps educate listeners on what the right fuel is. And I think you've learned a lot, Bob, over the years. And I think that you take that home and you use it for yourself and your wife. And this is a good thing.
Dr. Lang?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to add just a little touch to that. is, Bob, what you're doing is you're taking a proactive stance and you're not being reactive. And with symptoms and illnesses and things like that, that's what we always have to keep in mind is try to be proactive with that. Stay ahead of the game, and you certainly are. I mean, you bring information to me that honestly I haven't heard of, and we talk all the time, but you're very proactive with it. And honestly, that's the positive takeaway of all of this is, you have to kind of attack these things and be proactive with it. And that's what you're doing. So keep up the good work, Bob. Your wife appreciates it. I know that. And, you're a good man, and you're doing the right thing. So just hang in there.
And, let me mention something, Bob, about the pumpkin seeds. The phytic acid isn't as bad and the lectins aren't as bad as some of the other nuts and seeds. An example is hazelnuts have phytic acid that is off the scale, about 1,620. Cashews are about 1,800. Almonds are about 1,400. Now, pistachios are only about 390. Walnuts are about 700. But pumpkin seeds are only 4. So pumpkin seeds don't have much phytic acid. By the same token, well, they do have lectins, though. Lectins are a little bit higher, some of the other things, and that's a reason you want to have the sprouted pumpkin seeds, okay? Try it. Let us know what happens.
Doctors, thank you so much. I don't know what I do without Saturday morning.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, Bob. Have a great day.
Thank you, doctors.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bob's been a caller for, I think, 20 years. And, he used to be a caller in the middle of the day. I used to call around noon, and they had a drive time show at 4. I've been doing talk radio for almost 30 years now. And Bob's followed me on all the stations. But he's been a caller at 9 in the morning for probably the last 12, 13 years anyway, here out of the Tampa Bay studios. We're broadcasting right now through the 97.3 FM Sky Network all throughout central and north central Florida. News Talk 820, The Answer 860, all their stations, Salem Media stations throughout Florida, and the Faith Talk stations on the next hour. So you guys and gals can tune in for the next hour right after this for another hour on social media, and you can switch the dial if you're in the Tampa Bay area to 9:10 a.m. and 5:80 a.m. That's 9:10 a.m. and 5:80 a.m. And on Sundays, you can pick us up in Sarasota at 11 o'clock on, I think it's The Answer 9:30 a.m. I think that's it. 9:30 a.m. Yep, they're nodding their heads. All right, phone lines are back open. Hopefully we get a call from the Sky Network. 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. So I did mention last week we talked about something called Fit Eyes Gummy. It's been very popular now. For those of you that just can't swallow pills, swallow vitamins, and want an eye supplement that targets the whole body, there's a new supplement you can get on our website at Fortify.com. You can get it at the Lang Nutrition Center, the Lang Eye Institute. You can get it at Fortify Nutrition Center, and ask for a sample. You can try it first. It's just a delicious little gummy that's very high in vitamins and carotenoids for the eye. So it's called Fit Eyes Eye Gummy. Try it. You'll like it. Also, you gamers out there, I know a lot of the gamers are using our Fortify Focus. If you can't swallow it, you can actually try the Fit Eyes as well. Remember, gamers have a lot of issues with dry eye fatigue, a condition called pseudomyopia, blue light damage, potential blue light damage to their retina. And that's one of the reasons we developed Fortify Focus. I mean, Doc Hall and I, we were gamers years ago. We're talking in the 80s. You remember all the video games that we played back in the 80s? I mean, I was a Defender champion. I could turn the thing over a million. I'd be on that machine for hours. Well, now that's changed dramatically, but you still get a lot of eye fatigue. You're on a digital screen for hours and hours. And so everybody that's a gamer in the gaming industry, they want a way to increase and enhance their performance, their visual performance, but they want to protect their eyes at the same time. What would be better than Fortify Focus? Lutein, zeaxanthin isomers, and astaxanthin. We got the studies on the website at Fortify.com. Proof is in the pudding, so to speak. All the ingredients are in the exact clinical ratios: 10 milligrams of lutein, 2 milligrams of zeaxanthin isomers, and 6 milligrams of astaxanthin. All that was in the clinical study. So almost everybody listening to our show is taking the Fortify Focus. It's just huge now. It's global. But the gamers is one of the fastest growing market. And Doc Hall and I have been talking about that, for about a year now. And Doc Hall sees a lot of these people. I see a lot of these people that come in and they want a way of enhancing the performance of the visual performance so they can stay on that computer longer, and they want to protect their eyes. So anybody on a computer, you don't have to be a gamer. I mean, everybody that's at work, we're in front of a computer. Fortify Focus is going to benefit you. Doc Hall, don't you see this? I mean, what do you think about these gamers? I mean, does that seem like it's growing, this market?
Absolutely. I see it all the time. When it first started and people were spending hour after hour. I mean, some of these gamers, they're on their 8, 10, and 12 hours. I mean, I can't imagine that. But, at first we saw a lot of hand issues and different things. There was even one, I think it was called Gamer's Thumb. And it was from where you just press the little buttons all day long, and stuff. But now, we're getting into, you're sitting in front of one of those blue screens all for 8, 10 hours or so, and it's damaging your eyes, And so I look at it two ways, okay? You're going to protect the eyes by doing the right thing, but you're also going to up your game. Okay, and that's what you want. You want to be able to hang in there and play the game and win. If that's important to you. And, at the same time, we want to protect your eyes. Dr. Lang and I know a lot about that. He certainly is an eye doctor, and me as a nutritionist, we get it. We understand that. And folks, you want to value your eyes. And so, and if there's grandmas and grandpas out there and moms and dads and like that, and, you got younger kids and you have teenagers and like that, let's take care of their eyes, especially with all this gaming and stuff going on, because they're in front of the computer. And I even got trapped into that. I do a lot of research for Fortify day. And if I'm not on the computer, I'm on my cell phone. And when I come home at night, what do? I sit in front of the TV for enjoyment, and I'm bombarded by blue light. And Dr. Lang got a hold of me and he says, your eyes are tired in the afternoon. Yeah, they sure are. They're, my body's fine. My body's ready to go at 4:00 in the afternoon, but my eyes just gave up. And so what we did is we doubled my focus to 2 a day. I take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and I have a pair of blue light shield glasses that I wear for that. In fact, I wear them all the time, and I don't have a prescription. I'm like Dr. Lang. I'm thank God, we've taken care of our eyes over the years, and neither one of us have a prescription lens. And but I wear these, you see me, I might have glasses on. Well, they're the blue light shield lens that I have on. But yeah, you got to take care of those eyes. And, you got to start younger. We're seeing, I know you, Dr. Lang, way more than me because, I'm not the eye doctor. I'm the nutritionist. And, but you see them all the time. Younger people coming to you with eye problems that, really shouldn't be. And so we're going to try to stop that. We're in the lab. Oh, by the way, too, I wanted to mention that the photo that you put up on social media yesterday for our show, and we always talk about being in the lab and like that. That was one of those lab photos where you and I had been working in the lab all day. And that was the very day, I don't know if you remember this, Dr. Lang, but that was the very day where we decided on the flavor of Fit. And we finally nailed it. We got it down. And that's why you and I are so happy with a thumbs up, because we finally, after 6 months, nailed the flavor on Fit. And folks, we even improved on that now in the last few weeks. And so we have a new improved flavor of our Fit formula and the ultimate muscle fuel. And honestly, it is better. It's a creamy taste to it. It's a creamy finish, and it's very good. But anyway, that photo brought back some good memories after a long struggle with bringing Fit to the market. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Awesome, Doc. All right, so today we're talking about wellness. We're talking about anti-aging. We started talking about gamers at first. We're even working on a new generation supplement. We're always working on new supplements. We're working on a new generation Focus Extreme. Maybe it's going to be called MetaFocus. I don't know, MetaFocus for gamers. Who knows? But we're working on some interesting new generation nutrients to add to it that can actually help with cognitive impairment, help decrease cognitive impairment. So it might not only be for gamers, it might be for people with neurodegenerative disorders as well, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and dementias and things like that. Also, we've got a lot of the domain names now that we're going to be creating some interesting websites for the gamers. We've got another domain, Omega Relief, and that's something we're excited about. We've been working on this for literally a few years. We've been waiting to come out with a newer generation curcumin that they've been working with. There's a few very good curcumins on the market that are emerging that have been studied, and we've been waiting for those studies to come out, and they have come out now. So now we're determining what form of curcumin to use. We're going to be adding that to our Fortify Super Omega along with some other interesting nutrients, and we're going to be calling it Omega Relief. We've already kind of trademarked and gotten the domains all locked up, so none of you can steal it. But that's coming down the pike. We've got a lot of other nutrients that we're working on. Literally, we have about 12 new supplements that are going to be coming out over the next 5 to 6 months. So we're excited about that. But in the meantime, what can you do at any age to help promote overall wellness and slow down the dreaded aging process in the body and in the eyes? Well, obviously, certain things that we always talk about: sleep, exercise, the right diet consistent with the Lang Survival Diet foods, the right supplements, hydration, a little bit of sunshine. All these things are important, but let's talk about the right supplements, because quite frankly, when you walk into the local vitamin shop, the right supplements, in my opinion, just aren't there. I mean, there are some good supplements, but the lion's share of them have a pretty bottle. They give you 1,000 bottles and 1,000 pills in a jug. And it's filled with all sorts of binders and fillers and artificial flavors and only window dressing amounts of actual nutrients. So you don't get therapeutic amounts, but it's backed by a lot of hype, and it's all about making money. At Fortify, many of our products are not even doubled. Folks, most people in this industry want a 6-time markup. That's because they got to make it, then they got to send it to a wholesaler. Wholesaler has to send it to the doctor or the retailer, and everybody's got to have their little piece of the pie. On some of our products, like our Fortify Fit, it's not even doubled. So that's why we can't give deep discounts. However, we do give some pretty good discounts on the Fit bundle, and I'll let Doc Hall talk about some of those bundles in a minute. But once again, if there was just one baseline bundle through Fortify, what would it be? I used to call it the triple whammy of anti-aging, but now we call it the complete total body bundle. And what it does, it comes with our Super Omega Max. That is the most potent triglyceride form, omega-3, in a gel cap in the industry right now, made in Norway, okay? It comes with our Fortify Focus that we're just talking about, and it comes with our Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition Multivitamin Eye Vitamin, all in one. And those are 3 bottles packaged together, shrink wrapped, or you just buy them individually at $81. And I like to call this your baseline for anti-aging and wellness approach. It's giving you all the nutrients and therapeutic amounts, clinically studied amounts, trademarked nutrients that have been studied, all in one bundle. You can't put everything in one pill. Some things work better in gel caps, some things work better in powders. So that's why we have it in this situation. It's called Fortify Complete Bundle. Complete Total Body Bundle is what it's called. And go to fortify.com, Fortifeye, fortify.com. I'm going to give you the phone number twice for Fortify Vitamins. A lot of you that listen to this radio show do not have internet access even to this day. I understand that. My mom being one of them. So the phone number, write this down, get a pen and paper. I'm going to give it to you twice. Phone number for Fortify Vitamins, 6 days a week, is 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. So the triple whammy of anti-aging, we call it the Complete Total Body Bundle. It's $81, and that could be a 2-month supply for many of you on the Complete and the Omega, because there's 60. The Focus is only 30 in there because it was developed to take 2 Omegas, 2 Complete, and 1 Focus. But if you're small, you can just take 1 a day. So check it out on the website. Check it out through Doc Hall at the Lang Nutrition Center, or Arlene at Fortify Nutrition Center, or at the Lang Eye Institute. Then, if you have other things that you want to address, you're overweight, You want to build muscle. You want to build strength. You have neurodegenerative disorders like dementia. You have macular degeneration. Then you can add on top of that. So an example is you want to build muscle. You're getting old and you're developing sarcopenia. You would add our Fortify Fit, or better yet, our Fit Bundle. The Fit Bundle, I think, is $57, and you add it to the complete total body bundle, and you're still just barely over $100. If you want to lose weight, you add the weight loss bundle to that. So there's a method to our madness. We've thought about this very carefully when we developed all these supplements. They're made to work synergistically together. Remember, more is not better. I see many of you, and Dr. Hall sees many of you that come in taking way too much zinc, way too much omega-3, way too much vitamin D3. And you wonder why you have some of these health issues. Many people have cognitive problems, dizzy spells, equilibrium problems, brain fog, atrial fibrillation, atrial flutter, tachycardia. And all of this can be related to an excess of a good thing. So remember, more is not better. All right, phone lines are open. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. One more time, 1-877-969-8600. Also, if you want to learn more about omega-3, there's 2 great sites out there that are brand new. Go to healthbenefitsofomega3.com, healthbenefitsofomega3.com, or omega3fishoil.com. And you got to spell the 3 out on that one, THREE. So omega3fishoil.com. When you go to health benefits of omega-3, it's just the 3, the number 3. So both of those websites, write those down. I am actually going to be the one, and Doc Hall, we're going to be putting articles up twice a month on there, the latest in omega-3. So healthbenefitsofomega3.com and omega3fishoil.com. So, Doc, talking about wellness and anti-aging, first, let me give you the phone number one more time, 1-877-969-8600. It looks like we're going to have to take a call first. But, Doc, we're going to go to you, and we're going to talk a little bit more about how we decided to put these bundles together and why they work so well synergistically together before we go to this next call. Or actually, you can chime in for a minute right now. How's that?
Yeah, absolutely. My 2 favorite bundles, by the way, is the one that you just explained, the complete total body bundle, because that covers the bases. People always want to know, like, Doc, I'm not taking any vitamins, or I'm taking too much and I just want to start over. I just kind of want to wipe the table clean and start over. This is the way to go, is the complete total body bundle. All 3 of these are made to work synergistically together, and one complements the other. And so that's a good bundle. My other favorite bundle that I love is a performance stacking bundle. Again, a good way to jump in. And it gives you 1 container of Fit and your choice of one of our proteins. It's just $59. And folks, remember this too, with both of these bundles, all of our products, we offer free shipping, and it's fast shipping. You're going to get your product in just a few days. If you're here in Florida, sometimes I've had people call me up and say, my goodness, Doc, you're like Amazon. How'd you do that so fast? I just ordered it yesterday and I got it today. And that's what we do. We want to get those products into your hands so you can start on your wellness program. But those are 2 of my favorite bundles out there, and it's a good, simple way to start. And again, there's that synergy that Dr. Lang talks about, and we sit down and we work these ingredients together. We work the supplements together, what goes with what. And it works, folks. It really works out. It's well planned out. That's why a lot of people come to us and they just kind of, put it in our hands. And a lady came in the other day and she was very happy that I took her off of all kinds of supplements. She came in with 2 grocery bags full of supplements. And she says, you know what I like about you and Dr. Lang? She goes, you guys are nutritionists. And she says, of course, you're going to promote some supplements. She says, but you're like the supplement police. And I've never been called that before. And she says, because you tell us what not to do. And she says, I love that. She says, because I just she would hear something, her neighbor's hairdresser's cousin's mother's sister would come up with something. Well, that's what she went out and bought that the same day. And, they end up, like you said earlier, taking way too much zinc, way too much omegas. And vitamin A was like that for a while. They were putting vitamin A and carotene in everything, and people just took too much of it. So, the bundles are made for a reason, folks, just like Dr. Lang said, and we spend time on those. It's not just to sell products, it's to sell the right product to you. And that's what the whole thing is about, is we really custom tailor those products to you.
Absolutely. So check it out on the Fortify website, fortify.com. Go to the bundle section. That's the best deal. But you can buy everything individually. Also, we are redoing the website. The Kevin Harrington team from Shark Tank, believe it or not, is redoing our website and taking some of our supplements to that next level, doing some really ingenious things, marketing tools that we're going to use through them to help promote and educate the consumer and the listener out there. So that website's coming together nicely. Hopefully over the next few weeks, it'll be up and going. All right, we're going to the phones. I think we've got Joe in Largo. Joe, thanks for holding. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Doc?
Fabulous. How you doing?
Okay, I have a pretty simple question. Every time if I'm laying down and I roll to my right side, my right eye starts tearing. I mean, tears just drip out of my right eye. I roll to my left, it goes away.
All right, so something is causing that right eye to dry out, okay? When it dries out, it will start to tear. This is very common based on how you position yourself at night, because one eye could be open a little bit, one eye could be closed all the way. You could have a ceiling fan, you could have an air conditioned vent. Something could be causing you to get a little irritation that causes reflex tearing. When your eyes are dry, you get reflex tearing. The simplest thing in the world to do, put a good lubricating eye drop in your eye before you go to bed. All men get up to go to the bathroom at, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe a few times. I have a bottle of Optase right next to the bed. I also have a bottle of Wata water. And when I get up, I have a couple of swallows of water, and I put a drop of Optase, lubricating eye drop in my eye. And that helps dramatically, because usually with me, my wife likes to crank the air condition down to like 20 degrees. It's like it's icicles from the ceiling. And then she likes to have the ceiling fan on. And so it's like a blizzard in my bedroom. And so my eyes when I wake up in the morning, my eyes are really dry. They burn and they tear. But when I started doing this, it's helped dramatically. So I would try drinking a little bit at night, because believe it or not, we get dehydrated when we sleep at night. So have a few swallows of water and put a drop of Optase in your eye. I bet you that helps. If it's still a problem, let me know. Call us and let us know. Obviously, seeing your local eye doctor is not a bad idea. There's a whole host of other things that can cause your eye to tear. Sometimes a cilia or an eyelash can turn in on one side, depending on how you slept. If you sleep with your hand near your face, and then it rubs against your cornea, it creates reflex tearing. But there's a whole host of things that can cause that. The simplest thing, I think, is probably dryness, Joe.
Yeah, the simplest thing is I crank my air conditioner and my ceiling fan's always on. So I'll make a few changes. Plus, I'll add a little Optase, and I'll take a few sips of water.
There you go, Joe. And
for all the times I get up at night, that'd be about a gallon I go through.
You and me both.
All right, Doc. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the advice. Thank you very much.
Okay, Joe. Take care. And that's a segue, Doc, call for us to talk a little bit about dry eye, a new drop on the market. So I love the Optase. And, Joe, if you're still listening, you may want to try a combination of the Optase drop, and they also make an Optase ointment. It's called Hyalonite, and it's got vitamin A in this ointment, so it's pretty cool. All of you that have been using lubricating eye drops and still having issues at night, you can actually put the ointment in when you go to bed at night. That might be a little bit better than drop. You can try both. When you wake up in the middle of the night, put the drop in, but right before you go to bed at night, put the ointment, Optase ointment. It has vitamin A in it. I think it's called Hyalonite. You can get it on the website. You can get it through Arlene at the Fortify Nutrition Center, but it works quite well. But there's another drop that is just going crazy right now, and I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think Chris Everett, the famous tennis player, is endorsing it, is the spokesperson for it. but it's called Regenerize. And Doc Hall has it available in Ocala. We have it available in Clearwater and at the Lang Eye Institute. Regenerize, you do not have to have a prescription for it. However, you can only get it usually through doctor's offices. Regenerize is a human stem cell enhanced eye drop. And I got to tell you, I've got patients I've been seeing for close to 30 years, and this has been the best thing in the world for their dry eye. When you combine our Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy Kit, it's a box that has 3 supplements in it that help dry eye naturally, with the Regenerize drops just twice a day. I've seen the worst cases of dry eye able to get under control and reduce symptoms dramatically, if not totally. So I definitely recommend Advanced Dry Eye Therapy, Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy supplements for dry eye from a natural approach. I always recommend trying Optase or Oasis Tears first. And if you've tried that, then go to the Regenerize. It's a little more expensive than regular artificial tears. When you buy 3 at a time, they're $65 a bottle. So it's not terrible. And there's not a price you can put on, enhancing the health of your eye and decreasing the dry eye symptomology. We're getting ready to talk to Doc Hall. Let's give you the phone numbers: 1-877-969-8600, 1-877-969-8600. Our Lang Eye Institute is in the Villages, Florida. Our Lang Nutrition Center is in Ocala, Florida. And Ocala, Marion County, when I opened my office in 1992, was the fastest growing geriatric population in the entire country. Now it's the Villages, which is partially Marion County, and dry eye capital of the world. Because as we get older, our eyes get drier. So that's where the Optase drops, the Optase ointment come into play. Or if you want the best, the Regenerize drops twice a day. Ask your local eye doctor about it, or come to one of our centers and we'll take good care of you. Doc Hall, you see a lot of people with dry eye. I mean, you and me, we talk about it. We experience dry eye every now and then, but not as much as we did probably a few years ago before some of this new generation technology has been developed.
Absolutely. And I think the advice you gave to our caller, too, about the eye drops in the middle of the night, along with a little water, folks. That's a good point you made, Dr. Lang, about dehydration in the middle of the night. Remember now, you go to bed, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and by the time you get around to breakfast in the morning and like that, it could be 8, 10, 12 hours later before you sit down and start to take in some water again. And especially for you guys, you get up 3, 4, 5 times a night and go to the bathroom. Well, you're losing water, you're dehydrating when you do that. So you have to replenish that. I started a couple of years ago before I go to bed at night, and I know this will go against some people that say, "Oh my gosh, I'm trying to eliminate or slow down the trips I get up in the middle of the night." And but I drink about 16 ounces of water before I go to bed, and I do the eye drops at night too, and it's worked tremendously for me. It really has. And those ceiling fans and the air conditioning and all that stuff plays a factor in that. There's no two ways about it. And so that's really good advice and simple advice. Some eye drops and a couple of swigs of water, and you're good to go. And that can alleviate a whole lot of things in your life. So that's super, super good advice all the way around. I just want to, I had some notes here that I wanted to from the last couple of callers, and the Optase, Regenerize, and like that. I tell all of the patients that come to see me, I work on feedback, whether it's supplements or sports supplements or exercise or whatever. And we talk about it. Next time you come in, let me know how that worked for you. Without fail, folks, and this is from the heart and in the truth, that Regenerize and Optase and they all work. And people come back and say, "Oh my goodness, what a difference that made." And I just restocked all of those before I left the office on for the Thanksgiving break, and so I have plenty in there. And a couple other things I want to say too: the eye pressure support that we have in now is absolutely amazing. I don't think there's a day goes by that somebody doesn't come in and tell me how their eye pressure dropped. And it didn't take weeks or months to do. It was a matter of days. And it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's a capsule. It's over the counter, and we have it in all 3 locations. And it absolutely works. No two ways about it. I want to say this real quick too. I don't want to take up too much time here because I can do that, Lord knows.
Yeah,
but
we do have a call.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Go to the call.
No, go ahead and finish it because they haven't gotten them. They're still retrieving that call.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say is we're coming out with some Christmas gift ideas and stuff for you, and we can ship those out to you, and we hope we get these in this next week. But a really cool idea I came up with. It's an insulated bag, and it has a drink shaker in there, like a regular shaker with a little ball in it and all that. But it also has a salad shaker in there, and it's the coolest thing. Put your salad in there. There's a little cup for your dressing. It even comes with a fork, and it all goes in this insulated bag. So for lunch, going to the gym, all kinds of stuff, we're going to have this really cool item available for Christmas, and it should be out here this next week, I hope, if what they tell me is true. But we got a lot of little cool things like that we're coming up with. So we're really kicking it up a lot. And we're doing what you want. You know, our customers ask for certain things, and we go out and get it.
Awesome, Doc. And we're getting ready to go to the next call, 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. Also, remember, if you want to come to the Lang Eye Institute and see any of the great doctors in the Villages, Florida, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from wherever you are. The Lang Eye Institute phone number is 352-753-4014, or just Google Lang Eye Institute. Remember, check out the complete total body bundle we were talking about. The complete total body bundle comes with the Super Omega Max. That's the most potent triglyceride omega-3, our Fortify Focus, and the complete, the omega-3, the complete, and the Focus. All of those for $81. Check it out at fortify.com. Complete total body bundle. Let's go to Minnie in Ocala. Minnie, thanks for holding. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Lang. Thank you for taking my call. How do you get blue light shield glasses?
Okay, so blue light shield or blue light defense glasses, the best place, the only distributor for those in the area is at the Lang Eye Institute. So if you come to the Lang Eye Institute, you don't have to have a prescription. You can get them with non-prescription. You can bring your prescription. We can put a prescription in it. The good thing about the blue light shield glasses, it blocks the most harmful rays of blue light, but it's clear. It's not yellow or brown color like a lot of these blue filtering lenses. So it's totally clear. So it doesn't decrease the contrast or your acuity or the sharpness, but it helps to filter out all the harmful blue light. We'll even give you a demonstration. We'll take a blue laser and show you how it goes right through most lenses. It will not go through that lens.
Okay. And is that added to my current prescription glasses?
We can't add it because it's inside the monomer. So we would have to put a new prescription in it. Okay.
Oh, so a separate pair of glasses.
Right. But you would get 20% off on that since you listened to Ask the Doctor. So you let them know that. As a matter of fact, I'm in a good mood. You tell them Dr. Lang said 25%. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. We're just about
it.
Thank you. Doc Hall, you got 10 seconds to tell everybody goodbye.
Hey, stay tuned for part 2. We're going to do another hour, folks. If you couldn't get on in the first hour, call for the second hour. We'll be glad to take your call. Have a good weekend. Get out, get some exercise.
Awesome. So turn over to the next station. So continue to watch us on social media. We'll take a little bit of break, and we're going to be right back in about probably 7 or 8 minutes. Thanks for tuning in and listening to Ask the Doctor. Remember, if you're not happy with the eye care you're getting, get a second opinion or come to the Lang Eye Institute and see any of the great doctors there. With that, we're out of here. Have a great day. God bless you, and God bless America.